Good afternoon, everyone. There are plenty of seats up here, and Deborah Wharton was afraid we might have snow today, but as it turned out, it feels like we're back in the middle of summer here in Wise. So if you'd like to come up and grab some seats, we do have some seats available. And welcome. I want to formally welcome everyone to the dedication ceremony for the Winston Ely Health and Wellness Center at the University of Virginia's College at Wise. I'm so pleased that each of you could join us today for this important occasion in the life of the college. This year, our college is celebrating 6 decades of service to this region and the Commonwealth. We are 60 years strong. The Ely Health and Wellness Center is an ideal symbol of UVa-Wise's commitment to our students and our neighbors, as well as the passionate belief in our mission by our faithful benefactors. I extend a special welcome to a few guests. Delegate Terry Kilgore, Chancellor Emeritus Papa Joe Smitty, former Board of Visitors Marvin Gilliam and Don Pippin, former Chancellor George Culbertson, and from our parent institution, the University of Virginia, Leonard Sandridge, who you will hear from shortly, Susan Harris, Secretary to the Board of Visitors, Alan Stamm, Dean of the Batten School of Leadership and Public Policy, Pace Lochte, Assistant Vice President for Strategic Initiatives and Co-Director of the Appalachian Prosperity Project, Denise Hubbard, Project Manager for Strategic Corporate Partnerships, including the Appalachian Prosperity Project, David Cattell-Gordon, Director of the UVA Office of Telemedicine and Co-Director of the Healthy Appalachia Institute, and Richard Rose, Telemedicine Systems Specialist. I would also like to recognize College Board Chair Marcia Gilliam and former College Board Chair Jim Gott, along with members of the college, foundation, and alumni boards. And finally, I'm so pleased that my husband, Alan Henry, is here to join us in the celebration. So we gather today to honor and celebrate the generosity of the Richard and Leslie Gilliam Foundation and the extraordinary difference Richard and Leslie have made at our college and in Southwest Virginia. We also gather to permanently honor the dedication of one of our own, Winston Ely, who has served this college and our students for 4 decades. And of course, to celebrate this extraordinary facility and what it will mean to our students, our faculty and staff, our alumni, and the people of Southwest Virginia. Without Richard and Leslie Gilliam, today would not be possible. Their generous $8.3 million gift, the largest gift in our college's history, built this health and wellness center and renovated over 5,800 square feet of the Fred B. Greer Gymnasium. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about the center first. The Ely Health and Wellness Center is seamlessly connected on both floors to the C. Bascom Slemp Student Center, our campus living room. The center features a beautiful exercise space and men's and women's locker rooms on the first floor and state-of-the-art fitness equipment on the upper level. And I do mean state-of-the-art. The pre-core equipment, like the treadmills, lets patrons monitor their progress, but also allows the center staff to monitor usage trends and equipment issues. On the Espresso virtual reality bikes, yes, I said virtual reality bikes, you and your friends can also track your workout or watch your favorite television show, surf the internet, or race each other in real time. You can even do more. Our students are currently competing in a challenge on the bikes called the Worldwide Ghostbuster Challenge, and UVA-Wise is ranked 351st out of over 1,400 competitors. Some of these competitors include LSU, Vanderbilt, and Stanford. Or, if you're like me, you can choose to be chased by dinosaurs while riding your bike. Somehow, being chased by dinosaurs in the evening makes the rest of my workday seem relatively easy by comparison. The building design includes the impressive entrance, right here, that welcomes pedestrians to the new center and to the campus core from the east. In addition, a cafe features healthy drinks and snacks that draw the campus community into the facility. Word from Chartwell's, our dining contractor, is that the students have fallen in love with the smoothies. An application for LEED certification is underway for the facility. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, and the U.S. Green Building Council provides certification as a recognition of cost efficiency, energy saving, and healthy construction. Train and Partners Architects was the project architect, represented today by President Kirk Train and Ellen Cathy. The general contractor, Burr-Will Construction Company from Bristol, is represented today by Nick Self. Steve Nelson from UVA is also with us today, along with Sim Ewing, Travis Perry, and John Carter from our college, and they all guided this project. Would the entire team please stand and be recognized? This team also designed and completed improvements in Greer Gymnasium made possible by the Gilliam's gift. Upgrades there include renovations to the Greer entrance and lobby restrooms, as well as the locker rooms that house our intercollegiate baseball, softball, tennis, cross country, and golf teams. We have also finished upgrades to our swimming pool in Greer to complement the other renovations and to enhance our health and wellness memberships. With the Ely Health and Wellness Center as our inspiration and impetus, our UVa-Wise family is recommitting ourselves to creating a culture of health and wellness that benefits our students, employees, and the citizens of the region. As one famous leader said, healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have, and I believe this translates well to our region. Our students are flocking, literally flocking to the center, as SGA President Shannon Walker will tell you in a few minutes, and employees and their families are utilizing it as well. Our college staff had an initial goal of 200 external memberships in the first year of operation. However, as of last Friday, we have already sold 143 memberships. Of those, 44 are Wise County employees and 33 are UVA-Wise alumni. And employers and organizations are inquiring about institutional memberships. Our memberships include fitness equipment, the swimming pool, and access to as many classes you would like to take in yoga, Zumba, extreme chaos, insanity, among others. I think when our accreditors come in and hear that we have faculty trained in insanity or certified in insanity, we may get questions, but I'll back them up. In September, the center had 536 class participants, and we are on track to surpass that for the month of October. The Ely Health and Wellness Center not only brings the region's citizens to our campus, but also radiates outward to improve population health in our mountains. As most of you know, Southwest Virginia suffers from significant geographical health disparities and is consistently ranked among the least healthy regions in the Commonwealth. The Healthy Appalachia Institute, now housed in the Ely Health and Wellness Center, believes that a healthy citizenry is key to a healthier workforce and an improved quality of life for our citizens. Healthy Appalachia works with dozens of regional organizations on policies, programs, and services to this end. The Healthy Appalachia Institute is a founding member of the Appalachian Prosperity Project, which is a partnership between UVA, UVA-Wise, and the Virginia Coalfield Coalition that works to improve health, education, and economic prosperity in Southwest Virginia. Through this center, the Healthy Appalachia Institute's employees, student fellows, and the region's healthcare organizations and workforce have a direct connection to the university and the world through a high-tech telehealth unit. The center also provides space for Betsy Grossman, the clinical research navigator for our region from the UVA Cancer Center. As we work in concert with the university to help our citizens gain access to the best and latest cancer screenings and treatments through this Cancer Center Without Walls model. So how did all of this come to fruition? The answer is Richard and Leslie Gilliam. For many years, Richard and Leslie have made good things happen at UVa-Wise and in Southwest Virginia. So let me tell you a little bit about them. Richard is a native of Wise and a 1974 graduate of UVa-Wise, then known as Clinch Valley College. Leslie is a native of Jonesville and is a 1982 graduate of James Madison University, where she currently serves on the Board of Visitors. Richard was founder and CEO of Cumberland Resources, one of the region's top coal companies, and is currently president and CEO of Cumberland Development Company, LLC. Leslie is vice president of Cumberland Development, LLC, and the manager of the Gilliam's Charitable Foundation. Richard and Leslie are passionate supporters of the communities and citizens of Southwest Virginia. On this campus, they have helped make possible the construction and renovation of the Gilliam Center of the Arts, scholarships in the arts, the Betty Gilliam Sculpture Garden, and funding for athletics. Richard and Leslie's stunning support and stewardship of UVA-Wise is an incredible example of their belief in our students, our college, and our region. As was noted during the groundbreaking ceremony for this building in 2012, Richard and Leslie exemplify that old adage that giving is the virtue that unites people and inspires them to their noblest efforts. Their generosity has united us and spurred our efforts to create a healthier college and community. Richard and Leslie, we are humbled by the trust you have placed in us and will do everything we can to honor your trust. Joining the Gilliams today are their son Baxter, Richard's brother and wife Marvin and Marcia Gilliam, and Leslie's father and stepmother Kurt and Betty Flannery, Leslie's sister and husband Carol and Robert Jones, her niece and husband Elizabeth and Eddie Ramirez. Would you please stand and be recognized? At the request of Richard and Leslie, and upon the recommendation of the Committee on Names, the College Board approved the naming of the Health and Wellness Center to honor a longtime faithful employee of the college, Winston Ely. Roy Winston Ely began at Clinch Valley College in 1974 and has served as Director of Cooperative Education, Placement Services and Adult Studies and Continuing Education. Since Winston officially retired in 1990, he has worked in our development office, first as Director of Development and then as Senior Campaign Advisor, reporting to the Chancellor. Actually, Winston retired for the second time this summer, and he's still working with us. During his tenure at the college, Winston has always put students first and has helped countless students enroll and stay enrolled at the college and then go on to success in their graduate and professional programs or careers. His work in development has resulted in dozens of new scholarships and many capital and other projects for the betterment of UVA-Wise. And Winston hasn't limited his service to the college. He has been on the Wise Town Council, a longstanding member of the Wise Kiwanis Club, a volunteer for Habitat Humanity, chair of the Lonesome Pine Hospital Board, former president of the Wise Lions Club, and has been active in both the Norton Christian Church and the Gladeville Presbyterian Church. It is appropriate that the Health and Wellness Center is named in his honor, since he has been one of the most frequent patrons of the small fitness room in the Slemp Center, serving as a role model for all of us. Winston is joined today by his wife, Tammy Ely, who also retired this summer and is serving as our interim Vice Chancellor for Development and College Relations, daughter Karen Riggs and granddaughter Frances Gray, daughter Kristen and her husband Darren Stanley, and mother-in-law Norma Seaman. It is now my honor to introduce Leonard Sandridge, who will bring us greetings on behalf of the UVA Board of Visitors and President Teresa Sullivan. Leonard came to the university in 1967 and has served the university in numerous roles, including Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. He retired in 2011, but just like Winston, he's still much involved with the university, currently serving as a senior advisor to the Board of Visitors. To honor his many years of unwavering advocacy for our college, we dedicated the Sandridge Science Center in his name in 2012. Leonard, welcome back to WISE.
Well, thank you, Donna. This is another one of those very special days at UVA's College at WISE. Because of the generosity of two people, we are celebrating another major accomplishment here. And we're doing it in the name of one of the college's favorite sons. I bring thanks and congratulations from George Martin, our rector, and members of the Board of Visitors, and of course, Terry Sullivan. They all understand the importance of this project and what it means for the college and our students. And I will tell you that they're already making plans on when they're going to be able to get down here and see it in operation, and they're looking forward to it. Leslie and Richard, you have our sincere gratitude from the university community in Charlottesville. The Winston Ely Health and Wellness Center simply would not have happened without you. It is an extremely important addition to this campus. Indeed, this facility is so complete, so up to date with the latest amenities, and so functional that it would be an important addition to any campus in this nation. It goes without saying that this facility, along with the SLIMP Student Center, will be the focal point for student activity at this college outside of the classroom. But even more important, this is where students and community members for generations to come will learn important life lessons about what improves health and the quality of life. Richard and Leslie, there is no more important gift that one can give to our students and your community and members of this university, this college, than a roadmap for better health over a lifetime. A heartfelt thank you to both of you. While the gift itself is worthy of a significant celebration, when it recognizes and honors a person like Winston, the celebration takes on even more importance and more significance. Winston is a person of absolute integrity and exceptional common sense, and he serves in a way with the ability to get things done. He has given his all to this college to make it the best that it can be for 40 years. His humility is refreshing, and his life is a role model for our students. We all can take pride in placing Winston's name on this important facility. I have realized in recent years that Winston and I share a few interests. First of all, we both take a bit of pleasure in getting out in the field, repairing a fence or two, and watching the cows eat. Although I want to make it very clear, before I mislead anyone, Winston's operation is significantly more extensive and larger than mine. We both are struggling with this retirement thing. We can't get it exactly right. I think I may be inching ahead of him just a bit, but it's fair to say that neither one of us are going to get an A on it this semester. Indeed, we're both doing it our way, as the old Frank Sinatra song says. And maybe most important, today when we get together, we both spend a lot of time exchanging photos on our smartphones when we get together of our grandchildren. And we have discovered that Winston's grandchild Frances Gray, and my granddaughter, Sienna, each have horses. They're about the same age, and they're pretty accomplished jumpers. Now, I don't know much about jumping, but we understand that they're jumping about 8 feet. Is that too high? It looks like it in our eyes. I had a chance to meet Frances Gray this morning, and I'm really grateful to have your life be shared with me so I could compare my granddaughter Sienna to all that you're doing. All of this to say that I am anxious and was anxious to be here for 3 reasons today. First, I wanted to personally thank Leslie and Richard on behalf of the entire university community for an exceptional gift. The college is a better place because of it. Second, I wanted to congratulate Winston, along with Tammy and their family. It is an honor that Winston has earned many times over. And third, I frankly just wanted to be here with you today again to celebrate this important occasion with all of you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do all 3 of those.
Thank you so much for being here, Leonard. Now, I'll ask UVa-Wise Board Chair and alumna, Marcia Adams Gilliam, to offer words of appreciation on behalf of the College Board. Marcia is president of CSE Financial Services in Abingdon, Virginia. And Virginia Lawyers Media named her to its class of 2014 Influential Women of Virginia. Marcia?
Thank you so much, Chancellor Henry. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm honored to speak today on behalf of the board of the University of Virginia's College at Wise, which is comprised of dedicated volunteers who believe deeply in our college's mission of student success and service to the region, and who act on that belief every day. To the donors, Richard and Leslie Gilliam, you have been instrumental in the growth and the success of UVA-Wise and in Southwest Virginia. You have been our college's biggest champions, challenging us to even greater heights of service and excellence. Please accept the gratitude of the College Board for your steadfast and remarkable generosity. On a personal level, I so appreciate my sister-in-law and brother-in-law for all they do for my alma mater and our region as a whole. They have never forgotten their roots and are some of the most generous people I've ever met. And to Winston Ely, your contributions to this college are innumerable in telling the college's story to new donors, enhancing relationship with long-term donors, or befriending numerous students throughout the years and helping them realize their dreams. You have been the linchpin that has helped this college thrive. As a student here, just a few years ago, I remember how encouraging and motivating he was to me and many other students. Of course, this was Winston's attitude on every issue but our personal tennis matches. Most of you know of Winston's love and competitive spirit for the tennis game. Back in the day, he and Clayton Willis could play a nice game. They taught me and my doubles partner about old man tennis by lobbing us to death on the rare occasion we agreed to play them. However, once again, Winston's influence assisted us when we got into competitive matches with other players who displayed the same tactics. Always a teacher, always a supporter. Last week, at our college board retreat, our board had the opportunity to tour this new center. Several of my fellow board members dared me to climb up on the challenging Jacob's Ladder cardio machine to try it out. But of course, I was in a skirt and heels, and that wasn't going to happen. I can state that I do use Jacob's Ladder in my own personal workout, but not too often. It's really hard. However, I'm thrilled that our college and the greater community have access to such high-quality fitness equipment. The facility, the amenities, and the programming will be of enormous benefit to the students, employees, my fellow alumni, and to the community members. We all know how important health and wellness is to our personal happiness and quality of life. What is so wonderful about this new Health and Wellness Center is that now each and every student at UVa-Wise will have the opportunity to make health and wellness a daily habit, a habit that will influence their quality of their lives for the rest of their lives. Again, on behalf of the UVA-Wise Board, thank you, Leslie and Richard and Winston, for this extraordinary facility.
Thank you, Marcia. Our student body is the primary beneficiary of the Ely Health and Wellness Center. Not only beneficiary, but the primary one, and for good reason. By helping students embrace a healthy lifestyle as well as an excellent education, UVA-Wise can better prepare them for long, productive, and happy lives of work and service. Shannon Walker, President of our Student Government Association, will offer remarks on behalf of our student body for this wonderful gift. Shannon is a junior from Lovettsville, Virginia, with a double major in History and Communication Studies. She is on the Dean's List. Shannon?
Thank you, Chancellor Henry. Good afternoon. As Chancellor Henry previously stated, my name is Shannon Walker, and I am the Student Government Association President here at the college. It has been an honor to serve the college in this capacity, and I'm honored to bring greetings on behalf of the Student Government Association. As many of you know, the relationship with our community is really important to the SGA. With the college's newest edition of the Winston Ely Health and Wellness Center, we are opening our college to serve the students as well as the community. By opening up to the community, our students can interact with community members, whether they're racing and being chased by dragons on the bicycles, or by interacting in one of the fitness classes, such as Insanity or Zumba, the new center has to offer. There is no greater way to build a strong community and to truly build that town and gown relationship. The students are proud of the Health and Wellness Center and its state-of-the-art equipment. The students are also very excited to visit the gym, and they're actually excited to work out. They are also excited that they can surf the internet while on the elliptical or watch their favorite TV show while running on the treadmill. Some people may think, wow, this college is always under construction. But without construction, our college would not be as successful as it is today. Our students are and should always be proud of our ongoing construction projects. I'd like to thank the Richard and Leslie Gilliam Foundation for making this edition possible and choosing to honor Winston Ely for his dedication and service to the students and the college community. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. Now, it is my distinct honor to welcome Leslie Flannery Gilliam to the lectern to speak on behalf of the Richard and Leslie Gilliam Foundation. Leslie?
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for being here. It's wonderful to see so many family and friends and people we love, and it means so much to us. I brought this tissue just in case I make myself cry, so I'm not going to do that. It really is truly wonderful. This celebration is remarkable. And it's been so much fun so far, and I want to thank everyone who has spoken so far, and all these wonderful compliments you've given us, and it's truly an honor for us to be here and to be a part of this UVA-Wise family. It goes back many years, and I'll talk in a minute about the Gilliam connections. You all probably already know all that, but I have to refer to it again. But at any rate, today, Richard and I drew straws to see who would get to speak, and I won. I got the short straw, and thank goodness for you, and thank goodness for me. So I'd like to begin by saying that I purposely wore this dress, and Marcia, you stole my joke about Jacob's ladder, but I really should have had a red and black Lululemon fitness outfit on, and then I could have asked to borrow your red glasses, and then I would have really been ready. So But it's a beautiful facility, and I'm anxious to see everything finished inside. We haven't been here since early in the summer, and we were so anxious to see what it's like and to really appreciate all the hard work that has gone into the planning and the building and organizing, controlling of this project. And I want to thank everybody from start to finish who had the vision for this, who planned it, who designed it, built it, all the many hands that have gone into building this beautiful facility. So we're honored to be a part of it. Richard and our family, Baxter, you met a little bit earlier, is here with us today, and I are really pleased to be able to provide the resources for this facility. We continue to believe that having good fitness facilities helps to attract and retain students and provide, I think I need to raise this up a little bit, and provides them with an incentive to stay in shape and live a more balanced life. We care about the well-being of the students here and the community beyond. We're very pleased to hear that both so many students and so many members of this community are already benefiting from the use of this facility, and that the facility is generating revenues to help operate and offset expenses. That sounds really good. And we think this is a good example of a positive outcome for a public-private partnership. So we're really happy to see that part. Now, a word about Winston and Tammy. We want to thank them. They're just such a dynamic duo, and Tammy has been instrumental also in our relationship, building it and cultivating it. And so I want to thank her. We've heard a lot about Winston so far, but she has been a wonderful partner and with him, and we've had really many good conversations about UVa-Wise. She's a tremendous advocate and builds a wonderful case for support along with Winston. So Winston, wouldn't we all like to think that we had accomplished as much in retirement as Winston has in our active business life, but in retirement he has managed to do a whole lot. So I want to say that it's no secret, you know, that the Gilliam family has a really strong connection to this university or this college, starting with Betty Gilliam, and you all know this, Richard's mom. Betty Gilliam was an art history professor here and many years teaching here, and she's very well loved, and I'd featured a guest that many of you out there had her as a teacher. So we love to pay tribute to her here, and of course Richard being a graduate, and Marcia being the chair of the board and an alum, and Marvin having represented the college on the UVA board. We have many roads back to UVA-Wise, and we will continue to. It's such an important resource for not just this region, but beyond. It's becoming such a great college, and around the nation, it's being very well known. Winston knew that we had a heart for this school, and he cultivated our interest over and over. He made a very strong case for investment in this school. And you can see in the last 8 years or 10, however long we've been doing this, Winston, a lot of good things have happened. And we felt that his service to the college, which you heard about, all the many ways he served, and his role in building this facility and the other gifts that we have provided for the university, we felt like he really needed to be honored and remembered forever. So I want to thank you, Winston, and I want to thank you for setting the example of being fit and being here and letting the students see you and recognizing how important it is to be fit and well and healthy. And finally, I just want to say that we really believe this facility will enhance the student experience here at UVA-Wise and make it possible for students and this community to live healthier lifestyles and improve their overall well-being. For that's what we really care about. We care about the well-being of the students here, the community at UVa-Wise and the community beyond in the region and across the state and the nation. And so thank you for celebrating with us today, for being here, for creating this wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Leslie. Shannon referred to all of the construction on campus that's happened over the past 10 or so years, and you may have noticed the new library under construction. But the one thing that I think everybody's going to be excited about, and several have asked me about today, is that just beyond Bauer-Sturgill Hall, you'll notice there's some dirt movement going on, and that's for some additional parking that will be dedicated parking to serve the Winston Ely Health and Wellness Center. As Chancellor, I take a lot of grief for the lack of parking, so when I have an opportunity to indicate we're having new parking, I always want to take it. So now it's time for the official dedication and naming. Richard, Leslie, and Winston and Tammy, would you please come forward and stand around the easel? While they're gathering, I invite everyone to join us after the ceremony for refreshments and a self-guided tour. SLIM Center Director Julie Scott, Assistant Director of the Health and Wellness Center Sarah Smith, and our students will be on hand to show you around and to answer any questions you might have. Now, if I can do this without knocking anything over. So it is with great pleasure that I dedicate the Winston Ely Health and Wellness Center. Let me read the text. Winston Ely, a native of Lee County, Virginia, and 1961 alumnus of Clinch Valley College, joined the college in 1974 as the Director of Cooperative Education and Placement Services. He ascended through the college's administration to finish his 40-year career in the University of Virginia's College at Wise Office of Development as the Senior Campaign Advisor to the Chancellor. Maybe if I do that. His work with many generous donors resulted in the addition of numerous scholarship funds, endowed professorships, the construction of excellent facilities, and a substantial increase in the college's endowment through the extraordinary success of 2 fundraising campaigns. A passionate ambassador for the college, Mr. Ely actively recruited and mentored students, helping them navigate the college experience and pursue graduate and professional education. The Winston Ely Health and Wellness Center, made possible by a generous gift from Richard and Leslie Gilliam Foundation, was named in recognition of Mr. Ely's commitment and service to students, the college, and the region. The Wellness Center solidifies Mr. and Mrs. Gilliam's shared commitment to support and encourage health and wellness on campus and in Southwest Virginia. The 11,000 square foot addition to the C. Bascom Slemp Student Center provides a new state-of-the-art exercise area, a multi-purpose room for fitness classes, conference rooms for group health instruction, and locker rooms. The facility also houses the Healthy Appalachia Institute, a partnership between the college and the University of Virginia to promote wellness in the region. This is a small replica of the cast bronze plaque that will be hung inside the building. We have a replica of the plaque for Richard and Leslie and for you, Winston, as a token of our sincere appreciation that you can take with you. So, there we go. This concludes our ceremony, and I'd like to ask the Gilliam family, the Ely family, and members of the platform party to stay for just a few minutes so that we might take some additional photos. For everyone else, please enjoy the refreshments and your tour and the Jacob's Ladder cardio machine if you dare. Thank you.